Hello. How you guys doing? Whiskey's is here, 10:45 in the east. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday if you're across the world. Actually, probably Saturday Eve across the world. It is I'm back, and we are doing something new. Well, not new. Probably new to you guys. We're gonna do a little bit of helicoptering. Let's get into it. Yeah. Okay, so let's start up the tracker. Started way up there. That's weird. I have nothing reflective on to distract. Okay. That start. Did I click on the wrong thing? I think I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. What to play yesterday, and, well, those of you who know me the best, I was like, hey, this isn't a good spot for my Helo collective, so I made a new spot. And that took a bit. And while I was making a new spot, I noticed there was other deficiencies in my pit. So I took the rest of the time to fix those discrepancies. That took about 2-3 hours, and then family came home, and I had to log off. So, yet again, I got my own way of flying. Today's going to be different. Everything is working. We're going to do good vibes only here. First, I got to get the old stick and rudder going. So it's going to do its own thing. It's going to play with itself. Yeah, I'm not playing with my stick. My stick is playing with itself. Please don't hit me in the nuts. Please don't hit me in the nuts. It's done that before. All right. We are good. I'm going to go ahead and not do firmware because I actually want to get some flying in today. Alright, so DCS. That probably says, oh look. Yeah, what's up, man? Let's see if there is a... Happy Saturday, hope you're doing well. Is there not one for Huey? Yep, there it is. We have auto switch enable. Now we do. Alright. I don't need that up there. I don't need that up there. I do need these over here. There we go. So we're not using the F-14 today because my throttle... Oh, I can't wait to guys show you the throttle. So I've been working on getting red lights instead of the green lights in all my panels. I've tried the film. That took a few hours. Get everything squared away. Oh my. So you're in a league, right? You signed up for a league? Porsche Cup? In case anybody did stumble into this channel and is sticking around to talk to me, the guy talking to me right now is a really good racer. He does pretty much all race sims. We have a little group, and yeah, you should give him a follow. Andrick Sim Racing. I really like his shorts. By shorts, I mean how his legs look in the shorts. Also, his Instagram shorts. Oh, nice. That's tight. Well, today I'm I'm flying a helicopter. I'm gonna back up the seat a little bit. I need a little bit more throw between my legs, and a little bit easier to reach ye old collective. And of course, something just reset. Because why would anything work like it's supposed to? Never really drove a lot of Imola. Monza? Yes. Nope, I'm not gonna touch my gear. I'm actually gonna fly today. Don't touch your gear, Jesse. Let's see, we've had this for a while. Let's see what other... Oh, right on. What the hell is going on? Ah, that's what's going on. No, that's what it's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's why. No, that's not. That shouldn't be doing that. So the Porsche Cup, is that just a normal? Is it GT3 like? I know each cup sometimes they have their own. I don't even know how you call it. Homogenization. I don't know what it's called. We're not doing Helos anymore. 5376 at 2160. We're just gonna call this regular old F-14 nose gun. See if this works. What are you guys racing on Imola? Is it just GT3? Are you guys doing is it LMU? So next, oh yeah, so I was trying to color all these green LEDs into red because ChatGPT said you could do that. ChatGPT was a fucking liar. So I got some red film, did it that way, spent some hours, didn't work. Okay, GG3 or tame. Okay. Then I got a red Sharpie to color over for its suggestion. Guess what? Worked even worse. So I got LEDs on the way. USB LEDs. I'm just gonna turn them off here. I'm gonna crack open the case. That's why I can't fly my fixed wing today, is because my case is cracked open back there. My throttle. So you put in the red LEDs, and there's just one extra USB to plug in. Hypercars scare me. They're fun, but they're just a different animal to tame. Alright, we're gonna do... Let's do Cola. I'm not sure if I've ever flown Cola before. Thank you, Flightless. Thank you. Yep, this is an F-14 setup. So you see, that's the ACM panel, that's the PDCP, and all these green lights are going to be red when I get my LEDs in, get it locked in. Um, it depends on what you're asking. All together, including the PC, the peripherals, the jet seat, the VR, the track IR, all said and done, over 20 Gs. But that's also over a decade. All right. So, yeah, I have a bit of a problem. It's not a problem. It's just a hobby. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. I put it into ChatGPT. I mean, the computer itself is pretty beefy, she said. It's like, I don't know, you could probably buy one new for $4,000. I've built it up over the years. I mean, this is also including the microphones. I have one on each pit, the cameras, the audio interface, the DACs and the amps and all that shit. Hell yeah. So yeah, then the pit, and then the other pit. I mean, this is just the flight pit. The race pit's over there. Not sure if I can. Yeah, there's the race pit. Oh yeah. So you got me. The F-18 or the F-16? That's a really good question. You really can't go bad with either of them. The F-18 is very fleshed out. The F-16, I like the ergonomics better. I like the HOTAS setup better. And the F-16 just, it doesn't have the legs of the Hornet. It doesn't have as much gas. But man, it rips. So I would do a trial. I think DCS is still doing trials. I would definitely check out a trial. Okay, so DCS does what DCS does and just decides to find everything for you. Asking. Alright, that's the ACM. Here we go. This is what we want. Of course, it's not working. And why would it work? Oh, that's the Moza. Duh. No wonder it doesn't work. I'm a Riri. Let's see. There it is. Collective. Okay. Let's do throttle. Gotta turn up my, what call it? Okay. We need roll. Pitch. This Moza force feedback wasn't very cheap either. Okay, we're good there. Now I need pedals. Where did I put? Yeah, man, do your thing. I've been pretty hands off with that. I think I figured out the problem. I don't see my pedals anywhere. Because of course I don't. And that's AB9. What's going on, Mafia? Be right back. I gotta plug something in. Yeah, man, do you think? I kind of start groups and then I don't maintain them very well. I turn them over to people who are actually good at that stuff. Okay, we got petals. Well, we'll see if the game sees the petals. There they are. Did it again? I guess I should have hit save. So just shame on me. We'll say petals. Why is this? Ah, the petals rubbing against my upright. Whatever. Magnus Mafia 2. That is a fucking badass name. It's like when you join JTF 13, my flying outfit. It's like, yeah, you can't keep that call sign. Can't keep that name. It's just too cool. Can't have something that's that cool. Alright, so roll, pitch. No on the collective. On this one, and I do not want petals. What time is it, by the way? That is not the correct time. For my thoughts. What mistake do you make? Not saving, because yeah. Okay, so we got this. Oh, throttle. Now keep in mind, I have not flown a helicopter, especially the Huey, in a minute. And by a minute, I mean a lot more than a minute. Right on. Well, I'm glad to have you hanging out with me. Let's see. We gotta find something for Zoom. We'll just do it. If this is even. Oh, right. Sweet. Well, if your aim is to give me tips, you might want to grab a pen and paper. Because this is going to be, we'll just say it's interesting. We'll go with that. Because it's been, like I said, a hot minute. One thing I did really love about the rotor heads, besides everything, is when I had trips, I didn't have to worry about having track IR or anything because I could see everything. It was awesome. Okay, so I think we're set axis wise. Let's find these real quick. Shouldn't be that many buttons. Excuse me. Felt great. Or the UH-60. Cool, we're just... So it doesn't have anything. Awesome! Have my own keyboard things. Combat panel is plugged in but not being used. Don't fly the Huey with auto profile swapping turned on in the... Oh, thank you for telling me that. Is there a generic or do you just use Apache? Or MI-24? Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Okay. Make sure I didn't clear these out like an idiot. Alright, I didn't. Surprisingly. Let's go to cyclic. Gotcha. That is a good tip, and I'm glad you're here to tell me. And I think radio is second detent, if I remember. Tremor, I believe. I don't have a center button, so we'll use this. I didn't bother to change the joystick that I usually use. Pilot weapon release, machine gun fire. Okay. We're just gonna use this as trimmer reset. I think it's the pinky switch. Alright, cyclic sorted. Really don't have a lot to bind on the collective. Will bind decrease turbine RPM, but I don't think I've ever used it. Hello? Okay, I'm not going to do any of this stuff. Cutoff position, definitely need to bind that. We'll mark that as just this sling button. Actually, no. I need the starter. The starter needs to be bound, because you can't really see it in the hue. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we need. I'll change out that Moza jazz. Thank you for that. Turn this off. And load. Okay. I wonder if I have to reload. Oh, nope. There we go. We're good. Okay. Now that that's done, let's see if I remember how to bumblefuck my way through starting this damn thing. For some reason, I like to see if I remember, even though I never do. I need to bind a zoom. Don't have to worry about landing gear. Usually I bind this to an axis, but my axes are used here. That's... Nope, that's... Oh, zoom in, zoom out slow. That's because you're smarter than I am. Oh my goodness, this is painful. Jeez. I just... That is... Oh, never mind, I do have an axis. In view. Okay, I don't have an axis. And I have it right here. I mean, how the hell am I supposed to use this if it's not even a bind? The Huey, I remember, is incredibly easy. And I'm going to show you how it can look not incredibly easy. I really hope this works. There we go. Much better. No. I'm just gonna fly around and see if I can get my wits about me. Okay. I remember it starts up here. I think you started in spare. And then AC phase. That's the main gen. I'm not sure if you... I think you go to battery. Battery on. Of course, the throttle's not working. Because it's inverted. Why does DCS do that? Because they were inverted. This isn't inverted. Excuse me. It might be you. But you did notice something else. Why does my stream look like that? That looks really stupid. What the f... Everything got borked. That's normal. There we go. And then... There we go. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Oh, I'm the idiot. Don't repeat that. I gotta love that this doesn't work. Alright, so you crack it. Let's see if I did it right. Is there a rotor brake on this thing? I think there is. Or there's not. Thank you. It's supposed to go Alright, everything's I forgot to do something. Throw the smacks on. Track IR does not like me right now. There's WEPs. You don't have any. Yep. Sure did. AC phase, S bus, inverter now off. I thought you went to on, and then you went on main after you were started up. Maybe there's a checklist somewhere around here. I guess it would be helpful to bind a kneeboard. Okay. That's all I need. Of course, it's on one of my displays down here. Scheisse. Okay, so we're on Essential Bus. We're on AC phase. Main gen's off. We're on standby gen. I probably blitzed the battery. We're gonna figure this out. I know it goes boot 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 boot. Oh yeah, I gotta do stuff here too. Invert off. And okay. Main gen on. Yep, I had that. Essential bus, main gen on. Invert off, AC phase. Yep, I got that already. I guess it'd be helpful I put some fuel in this thing, too, right? That fuel's on. I'll keep that on so I can listen to it. Like, I did the entire Argo campaign with this thing. I was starting it up all the damn time. Can't tell right now. Alright, let's see if the battery isn't dead. I think I probably already killed it. You know what? Let's just do this. What I inevitably always do. People love to shit on these training missions. I don't know why. They're always very helpful to me. Where the hell is it? There we go. Cold start. Oh, I'm just glad I made it in game for once. Exactly. But first, I want to see if I remember. I never remember. I'm ready to begin. Can you... Oh, that would be a reason I didn't hear it. Did it do it again? DCS randomly turns my audio off.
Before we begin,
there we go.
Press right Control and C to close the cockpit doors.
Closed. It's
First, we need to provide electrical power to the aircraft. This can be done with the help of the ground crew, but we'll use onboard power. Take a look on the overhead console. On the AC power control panel, set the AC phase voltmeter selector switch to AC, and the inverter switch labeled INVTR to off.
It is off.
Now on the DC power control panel, set the main generator switch to on, and the DC voltmeter selector switch to ESS bus, essential bus.
So that's what I had on the last time.
Next, set the starter generator switch to start and turn on the battery.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, dude. I did it.
Don't worry, that's just the low RPM warning blaring, which
Yeah, I know.
is normal right now. Press the low RPM audio switch to acknowledge the warning.
All right, let's introduce fuel.
Let's also test the caution lights sure all of the lights are operative.
They are.
Set and hold the test switch in the
Wop,
down
wop, wop, wop,
position.
wop, 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 wop.
Make sure all of the caution lights are on. Next, on the engine control panel, set the main fuel switch to on and the governor switch to auto. All other fuel switches should be off.
Auto, huh?
On the miscellaneous control panel, set the hydraulic control switch to on, the force strip switch to on, and make sure the chip detector system is set to both. Before starting the engine, we need to make sure the throttle is set to idle. The throttle is located on the grip of the collective control handle next to the pilot's left leg.
It's idle.
The throttle is twisted left using the page up key to increase it, and right using the page down key to decrease it.
Oh, it works.
The page down
And it's inverted again.
for a few seconds to make sure the throttle twist grip on the collective control handle is set to the idle stop position. Also, make sure the steering pedals are in the neutral position and the collective is fully lowered. You can check the position of the
Guess I better check to see if my wife is texting me.
brake control.
There's a tendency to do that, only when I'm in the pit.
To start the engine, you will need to press and hold the Home key on the keyboard to hold the engine start trigger located beneath the switch box of the collective control handle. As the engine spools up, you will need to monitor the engine instruments and the clock. The engine start button needs to be held down until the
I'm the most unpopular dude.
40% or 40 seconds have passed on the clock, whichever comes first. You should also see the rotor begin to turn around 15% of gas producer RPM. If this does not happen, abort the start sequence. Whenever you're ready, begin the ignition sequence by pressing and holding the Home key on the keyboard to pull the engine start trigger. Don't forget to note the time and watch the gas producer indicator.
I really love starting things up. I love the sound of the machinery whirring up.
The helicopter will toss you around quite a bit as the rotor speeds up. Let me
I really like the old MiGs. The MiG-17, the MiG-15. Okay. I'm reading a book called Chicken Hawk about a Huey pilot in Vietnam. It's another reason I'm flying the Huey today. It's a ridiculously awesome book and terrifying. Oh yeah. I do it on audiobook. Yeah, I'm never popular until I'm in the damn sim. I gotta leave soon. Samesies. Do we just become best friends? Yep. Alright, let's let it settle in. Okay. Let's see if I can still do this thing. This throttle has 0 spring. Alright, we're hovering. Let's taxi to the runway. Let's taxi to the runway. Little fast. This is much easier to fly with the AB9, I'll tell you that much. Alright. Blah 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 traffic. Lethal 01, taking off runway 27. All the numbers good, all in the green. Alright, let's go. Oops. That was an oopsie. And transitioning. Who are you looking at, butthead? Right on, right on. Realism is... I'm all about realism. Did you get the CH-46 or 47? I have not got that yet. Alright, Tower Lethal 01. A beam 3 down and welded. Option. Blew that one. Yep, I'm already using it. Oh, wait a minute. Half an auto rotation there. That is not how you land. The force trim switch is between red cover and yellow on center console. Oh yeah, I got it on. Oh, I do. I really do. Alright, so no force trim. That means you just have to stay on the stick at all times? Oh boy. Yeah, there is zero center. That's hot. It actually emulates it. I love that. Pretty much set it and forget it. That is gnarly, dude. I'm so glad you came to this stream. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, that's for sure. Yeah, the AB9 is just letting it sit wherever I put it. That's what she said. Alright, I got enough time for one lap in the pattern to a full stop. And I gotta go get wifey. And be a good hubby. Get up to pattern altitude here. Oh, hell yeah. VR is just next level. But I got too much invested in these periffs. Plus, I like talking to you guys. Especially today. Today's been awesome. Huey! Oi, puppy! 100 knots, 500 feet in the downwind. Tower lethal 01, a beam, 3 down and welded, full stop. 27. That's amazing. Yeah, I got the seat with the force feedback, the stick. I want to get the throttle from Moza, so the throttle has it. All about the wireless. Oh, sweet. I didn't realize that was you. What's up, man? Oh, I still use it. Just not very often. Pimax was just uncomfortable to me. I like something that's simple. I stopped fighting it. That was not how I wanted to land either, but better than the first one. I am doing wireless. It's amazing. All right. That's how you eject. Get out, get out, get out, get out! I've never seen that. Oh, that's amazing. You ran out and not... Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Andric. Oh, man. Well, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go get in trouble by my wife because I'm probably going to be late. I just hit eject. That's what they do. I've never seen that before. Run away! Awesome. Well, it is 11:30 on the east. I need to get out of here. I need to go eject and go and pretend I'm a dead fish. Get wifey. I will be on tomorrow. Maybe today? We'll see kind of husband duties she has me doing. Big likes for everybody hanging out with me. Magnus, awesome talking to you. Thank you very much for the tips on the QA. Everybody else? Like, follow, and subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys all again on the next time. Until then, I hope you have a phenomenal Saturday. And me too. I hope I have a phenomenal Saturday. That's only going to happen if I get out of here now. I will see y'all later.